Good morning from TusenFryd here in Norway, where we are here for our first ever visit.
So we have got 7 coasters to experience at this park, including this one behind us. It looks brilliant over the entrance.
That's Speed Monster, and I love how you've got the Norwegian loop there over the entrance to the park. It looks absolutely fantastic. We do love a good first time visit, and to be honest, I can't believe we've never been here before. It's been a bucket list of mine for quite some time. This park opened back in 1988, just on the outskirts of Oslo, and really excited for today.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to it. I think we're going to get some really nice views. It's nice and scenic around here, like all the trees and stuff, which is lovely.
Yeah, when we were driving down, like through the forest, like, all the rocks and everything, it's a stunning location for a park, and especially seeing that coaster Speed Monster above the entrance. And here's a look at the main entrance to the park. I love the logo. And of course, Speed Monster just behind there as well, the Intamin accelerator coaster that we're really looking forward to. And yeah, park hours today are 10:30 through until 6 p.m. So hopefully we've got plenty of time to get lots of rides here today. Here's a look then at the park map. When we go somewhere for the first time, always like having a paper physical map so we can follow our way around. And of course, you've got Speed Monster down here at the entrance, escalators there that take you up into the main part of the park. You've got a Vekoma wooden coaster. We've got a Gerstlauer inverted coaster down there at the back. Another looping coaster off to the left-hand side. Water coaster down here at the back. And yeah, lots of other attractions to see as well. Yeah, it looks like a great park. And here we go then, the park is now open. Look at that, the Norwegian loop on Speed Monster. Around the escalator, this is great. Straight away, it does remind me a lot of going up to ride Helix at Liseberg, with the kind of style of this. Of course, Helix is a mat coaster that's also built onto the hillside. And yeah, this opened here in 2006. It really was the era of the Intamin accelerator coasters. Yeah, it's been here for 20 years, and the same year as Stealth, back at Thorpe Park in the UK. Another accelerator, and of course we've got Rita as well at Alton Towers there in the year before in 2005. It really was the era of the accelerator coaster. So cool how we're going through on the escalator. And as soon as you come off the escalator at the top, you're greeted with this nice little plaza area. Wooden coaster off to the left, the carousel there. Route 66.
Cute, this is.
Yeah, really nice location for a park. Look at all the trees around as well with the forest. Yeah, a little American area, Route 66. I think you can guess where we're going first. We've already mentioned it a few times. I'm excited to get on it. I like how they were sending it as well when the park opened, so you could see it going round when we were coming up the escalator. Great theming. First impressions, really good. And here it is, the entrance to Speed Monster. I love the signage. It reminds me quite a bit actually of when Rita first opened at Alton Towers. With the signage and everything there, a bit of a race theme going on. Oh, fantastic views here. Look at this, the trains look awesome as well, don't they? Like how you got the fake wheels there and the spoiler on the back. 2 train service as well, fantastic. Great to experience that ride. Another intimate accelerator ticked off. Unfortunately, on-ride filming isn't permitted on most of the big rides here, but you know what, it was great to experience it.
The location of this coaster was excellent, like looking out at the views, it had a lovely layout to it as well. I just wish it was a little bit faster, because it did feel a little bit slow in places.
Yeah, the location was certainly the highlight. We were both braced for a bit more of an intense launch, but yeah, I did look on the roller coaster database, of course, so we get all our facts, and the launch is just under 53 miles an hour. Obviously, retail at Alton Towers is just over 60, so you could definitely feel that like 5 mile an hour difference, couldn't you there?
Like Rita proper packs a punch, like you're holding on, and I was braced for it, but I was like, oh, this is okay. Hopefully it warms up a little bit throughout the day.
Yeah, maybe it will. I mean, in terms of the maximum speed on this, it's quite interesting. It's got to be probably one of the only launch coasters out there where it doesn't reach its max speed at the end of the launch. With this one, it's later in the layout, probably on the Norwegian loop, where it reaches just over 55 miles an hour. It has got 3 inversions on there. I thought the Norwegian loop was fantastic over the entrance.
I do have to say, the restraints were really comfortable. Like, it wasn't rough at all. It was nice and smooth. It was just lovely looking out. Like, the views were really good.
And there was also a corkscrew towards the end of the layout as well. But yeah, it was quite whippy, like, you know, side to side in places, but certainly not as intense as I would have liked. The main thing was it was smooth, and also the operations were absolutely fantastic. Like, look at that, another train going out. The trains look the part as well. They remind me of the old Top Fuel dragster trains, because you got the fake tyres on there, and then also the spoiler on the back as well. But no, it was a good ride. Just was hoping for a little bit more from that one. I've got to say, first impressions of the park though, really nice, very well maintained, operations are good from what we've seen, and also the theming of the park. I was expecting to feel more of an amusement park than a theme park, but I think maybe I take that back from looking at the theming down here. It's very nice. There was a dodgems over there, a wave swinger off to the left hand side, and this driving school looks great. Can't wait until George can do little attractions like that. On to our next coaster. We might as well do this whilst we're down here at this end. It's called Lupin, and yeah, this opened back in the 80s. It's got 2 inversions. Of course, you've got the big loop here, which you go into first, and a corkscrew down there at the back as well. So yeah, operating since 1988, Vekoma Tornado. Yeah, let's go and give this a go. Yeah, even the station's got that kind of classic look about it, which is really nice. Oh, I like the entrance to this. That looks great. Got to say, the track's painted up beautifully as well, and the yellow train looks good on the red track. Really well looked after. Oh yeah, so it looks pretty quiet as well. They don't do any baby switch here, so obviously we're having to queue up twice, but Charlotte only waited about 10 minutes just. I was on like the 2nd train of the day for Speed Monster. But yeah, this doesn't look too busy. It is only on 1 train, but yeah, it's quite a long train on these older Vekomas. Well, just had a ride there on Lupin, and of course back in the 80s they were all the rage, weren't they? We were seeing parks around the world buying Vekoma looping coasters. It was absolutely fine. It wasn't smooth, it wasn't rough, it didn't really have loads about it, but it's well looked after and well operated. That's the main thing. It's the same layout as the one at Hellendoorn in the Netherlands, if you've done that before. But yeah, it was a good ride. I enjoyed it. You know, for its time they would have been all the rage, but of course over the years bigger and better things have come around, haven't they? But I do really appreciate how they look after the classics here, and yeah, it was well operated. Even though it's only got 1 train, they were soon getting it loaded up and dispatched, which is what we like to see here on Theme Park Worldwide. Lupin, there it goes. It was quite intense down at the back. Get your kicks down here on Route 66. Here's a look at the dodgems and the American theme section that they've got. Really nicely presented park, and the main thing is it's not too busy, which is really good for us. Especially with them not doing like any baby switch or anything, you know, it really does help for us when it's a quieter day. So yeah, fantastic. It's not too busy. All the games down here, they love these.
Big chocolate bar.
Yeah, they love these in like Sweden and like Scandinavia in general. So I was expecting to see them in Norway. Got the fried frogs just there on the left. It's nice this here, isn't it? This little street that they've got. And they have got a children's area here as well, but they've got some kids' rides spread throughout the park, like that one. It's got a spinning roof, look at that. Set on a motorbike and the roof spins round. Yeah, there's that wave swinger down at the bottom as well. Like the map stand just there. Here we go then, it's time for our most anticipated ride at TusenFryd. This opened only a few years ago, 2023. It's Storm, the Dragon Legend. This is a Gerstlauer inverted coaster. And honestly, look at this thing, it looks very unique. In fact, there's only 2 Gerstlauer inverts in the world. The other one's in Colombia, but that one's got a lift hill. With this, it is launched. And yeah, I'm just very intrigued to see how this rides. I remember following the build of this quite a bit a few years ago online, so it feels quite surreal to see it in person. Always get like that when I watch the build of things, like through watching construction updates and seeing photos that people are sharing. And yeah, this looks like a really interesting attraction, so we are looking forward to giving this a go.
I'll tell you what, this looks brilliant. The hang time on the back of this when you come up, that looks fantastic. I can't wait to get on this. Looks quite fast as well, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. A lot of people have said that I know have been here, have said this is the best ride at the park, so I can't wait for it. Here's the entrance for Storm, the Dragon Legend. I do love the name for this as well. Track colour looks fantastic. Oh, it has got a single rider down here as well. Should we go for that? Let's give it a try. Yeah, it looks like there's a bit of a queue for this one. Probably about 4 trains or something, but yeah, we'll go for the single queue down here. Might get on faster. Yeah, look at the layout for this. So it's a shuttle layout, 3 inversions on here. Yeah, this looks awesome. I just can't wait to see how a Gerstlauer invert rides. In fact, there's only 2 of them in the world. Let's go. Oh my God, we've just had 2 rides on Storm the Dragon Legend. What a phenomenal coaster that. It could be now my favourite Gerstlauer I've ever done.
I think I have to say, it is my favourite Gerstlauer I've ever done. That was incredible. Like, there were some parts of that layer I didn't even know where I was because it was so disorientating. The speed on there was brilliant. I loved that. It was excellent.
It feels way faster than 59 miles an hour in my opinion. You come flying through the station, but it's so comfortable as well. It just goes to show that Gerstlauer can create an absolutely amazing ride when they want to. I loved that so much. The elements all packed a punch, and that speed hill, I got some airtime on an invert.
Excellent. I loved that. Absolutely brilliant. And the good thing is it has got a single rider queue, which is even better.
Yeah, because the queue was probably about 20 minutes or so, but we got straight on in single, so we thought let's have another go. And on the second one, got absolutely soaked. You may have noticed in some of the off-ride clips there. Yeah, it's raining quite a bit now. Trusted to leave the UK when the weather's so nice at home. But no, it was an absolutely amazing ride that. Very smooth, but very intense. A real forceful, packs a punch coaster. And that's what I like, a proper true thrill ride. Like, it was so good. Lap bar restraints were so comfortable as well.
Very comfortable, like very roomy as well, which is exactly what you want.
Got to be one of the best inverted coasters I think I've ever done
100%.
from any manufacturer. It was very, very good. I knew I'd like that ride. I'd heard good things about it, but it really exceeded expectations. That coaster is absolutely fantastic. Can't get enough of it. Can't wait for more rides on there later on. And yeah, here's a look in the shop at some of the merchandise that they've got. I really like this design on here. That's fantastic. With the track and the train on there as well. TusenFryd down there at the bottom. And yeah, it's awesome how it's got the head at the front on the train. I love that. That is actually the back of the t-shirt though. Like, I wish that was on the front. I probably have got that. Yeah, that's the front, just with that on there. Would have loved that on the front. And they've got a hoodie as well with similar design. Got this massive poster down here in the frame. Yeah, you can buy the posters just over there. Might have to get one of them. There's a mug over on the left hand side there. Then you got this t-shirt, and I first looked at it and thought that is a must purchase with a dragon on there and everything. Then I looked at the bottom. Yeah, that is definitely not that coaster. That's a corkscrew coaster by the looks of it. With a great mug down there as well. What a ride. It's a little bit wet, but hopefully it's going to dry up in the next hour or so. I like how they got the sword in the stone here as well, which is a great photo opportunity with the coaster there just behind it. Much more themed here than what I was expecting. You've got the dungeon over there at the back, which looks like it's a scare maze, but it says it doesn't open until June. And yeah, they've got a sky coaster down here as well. I'd imagine that's an upcharge. But yeah, you don't really see these around that much now in theme parks. Yeah, it's good how they've got one of them here. Hey, I like the one on Blackpool South Pier. S&S Shot Tower down here as well. We'd like to do that later because I bet the views would be good from on there. But we're going to head a bit further round to the wooden coaster now. We decided to come straight down here to the back because I just wanted to get on the Gerstlauer invert. I was itching to get on it. I would have been gutted if we'd have missed that. It was probably my most anticipated ride of the trip, so happy to get it. Got a nice swinging ship there with a waterfall out the front. And yeah, we'll make our way down towards the Vekoma wooden coaster, but it does run gravity group trains on here. It's got the Timberliners, and I'm not a massive fan of them at all, so we'll see how this is going to ride. Yeah, really nice. Feels very old school down here at the back of the park. Oh, look at the sign over here for Spin Spider. This is Zamperla Discovery that they've got here. It is one of the big ones, but unfortunately, doesn't look like we're going to be riding this today. It has got the sign out the front saying that it's closed. I'm not too gutted because we have done quite a few of this model around as well, and they're nowhere near as good as the Intamin versions, of course. It really makes you appreciate how good the restraints are on a Victus that's just opened back home at Pleasure Beach. Look how bulky the restraints are on there, like compared to the Intamin ones. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting on that today. Something we will be getting on though is this wooden coaster down here. It opened back in 2001. Let's go and see how this rides. So yeah, as much as it was built by Vekoma, it runs our favourites on here, Charlotte.
Oh no, not the Timberliners.
The Timberliners, yeah, they were put on in 2015. Really don't like these trains at all. They've destroyed some pretty good wooden coasters out there. But yeah, we'll go and see how this rides. Of course, Vekoma aren't really known for their woodies. They've not really built that many over the years. But yeah, the fact that this has got Timberliners on there, I'm not expecting much from this, I'll be honest. Got some fantastic entrance signs at TusenFryd. Thundercoaster. And it looks like it's a walk-on down there, which is what we like. Fantastic. What a lovely afternoon here in Norway. Yeah, shame about the weather, but we always make the most of it. And it's just so exciting being at a park for the first time. Oh, it's a weird queue, very steep as we head underneath the lift hill structure down here. I can hear them timberliners roaring around the track. It's just the restraints and the build of them. Like, they've ruined some really good wooden coasters that I've done before. So yeah, I'm really not expecting much from this. You never know. It might be a pleasant surprise. We will see. Let's go and ride. I am absolutely dripping wet through after I ride down Thundercoaster. Let's start off with the positives, because there certainly is some. The layout on there is absolutely fantastic, and the location makes it. The views are awesome as you're going up the lift hill.
I think it's brilliant how long the coaster is as well. It just kept going. Like Sean said, the views on there was excellent. But there's one thing that lets that coaster down.
It's the timberliner trains. I've said this before, and I knew it would be the case. I said it when we're walking down the queue. And this one really lets it down a lot, because the ride layout is phenomenal. Like, I really enjoyed it. Fantastic, like how it kind of hugs the terrain along the side of the park there, and the views make it. But yeah, them trains are absolutely awful. I don't know what Gravity Group were thinking with them. They just shake side to side like mad.
I actually couldn't wait to get off. It was so uncomfortable. It was so rough. It's such a shame, because that coaster would be so good if it had like the proper trains, but those timberliners, oh my god, horrible.
Are you laughing?
Horrible.
Georgie's laughing about it. But no, what a shame. It really lets it down.
Is, yeah.
But yeah, a really good layout. I enjoyed it a lot. The actual layout of the coaster was a lot better than I was expecting, but yeah, what a shame about them trains. And I am soaked as well. I was waiting on the brake run for a couple of minutes there, and yeah, I'm dripping wet through. Luckily, it has just stopped raining, which is good. Perfect timing for the Macrise water coaster. I've got to say, the location of this park is beautiful in the forest. All the big fir trees and everything, it certainly looks the part. And yeah, look at the water coaster down there with the backdrop. Stunning. Much more themed here than I was expecting. This is a Viking area, and it's got a water coaster. Funny that. Coming to Paulton's Park next year. But yeah, look at this. Got the big Viking statues. There's a rapids down here as well. I can't imagine these water rides are going to be that busy. They have got a log flume too, but that isn't down here at the bottom. That's a little bit further up. And yeah, they actually have got a dart ride here, and I didn't realise that it's actually closed at the moment. It looks like it's having some work done to it. What a shame, because this does look fantastic. This is the entrance to Thor's Hammer, which is their only dart ride. And I know some people that have done this and they've said it's really good. Didn't realise that it was closed at the moment. I'm not too sure, like, has it been closed this season so far? I know the season only started here a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, I was really looking forward to that because it's actually built, as you can see, into the terrain here, which is amazing, really. Like, this isn't just like, you know, fiberglass rock work. This is the real deal. It's actually cut away into the hillside there. So yeah, it looks like some work's been done. We'll get that translated and yeah, let you know. So of course this is a super splash from Macrise. bigger than the other types of water coasters that they do. There's 6 of these operating around the world. This opened in 2003, and it was actually the first one to be built. Yeah, before Atlantica Super Splash at Max Home Park, of course, Europa Park, that they own. Yeah, this came first. So yeah, this was the prototype. Always looks good with all the water gushing down there. The weather isn't putting people off, but I guess we are in Norway. People are used to it. Yeah, it's just called Super Splash, this one. Not a very inventive name, but we'll go for it. Look forward to giving it a go. It hasn't really got loads of theming about, but it's got some rocks down here, and also the scenery is just amazing. Oh, this is cool though. It actually drops underneath. There you go. They've built a tunnel, and it goes all the way underneath. Yeah, how awesome is that? Let's go. Oh, great to ride the original Mack Ride Super Splash here at TusenFryd in Norway. And it was a good ride. Again, the views made it up there at the top. Of course, you've got the little drop there as well, where you really get to take it all in, and then turning around before the big drop itself, which is pretty steep actually. And also, I did love how you got the near miss elements coming down through the tunnel. That really did make it. I didn't realise that from photos and videos that I've seen of it. Can't really tell, can you, from this angle? So that was great, really enjoyed it. And then of course, the big splash down here. I was on row 3, so to be honest, I didn't get too wet. I'll probably get wetter standing right here. So yeah, I best move before that boat comes down here, because I'm right in the soak zone. Okay then, time for another water ride now. And this is built by Hafamo. It opened in 2016 and it's called Ragnarok. I've got to say the theming looks excellent. There's the entrance to the queue, that big archway up at the top. Got a little shipwreck down here. And yeah, look at the drop just in there. I reckon this could be quite a wet ride. We're talking like maybe, I don't know, is it going to be a bit like River Quest at Phantasialand? I guess we're going to find out. Really nice theming down here. Always nice when a park exceeds expectations theming wise. And that's certainly the case here. The operations have also been very good. It's like on the Super Splash, just it was running 2 trains, which is great. That's what we like. Oh yeah, it's very scenic back here. It's a bigger park than I was expecting actually as well. We come right down the bottom end here. Look at all this. I think the ride has actually gone down, that's why there's no boats going round. Well, this looks like he's the engineer coming on his electric scooter to come and fix the problem. Can you imagine that at Alton Towers? Seeing like an engineer's come round on a scooter, brilliant. Oh yeah, look at this up here. Worth waiting though, because it was quite a trek down to this part of the park, so would like to do this whilst we're here. Might just be a quick reset. That is a beautiful view, look at that. And the natural landscape here really makes it at this park. Having a great day, really enjoying it. First park of the trip. Another day in Norway tomorrow, before we head to Finland tomorrow night. Another 2 engineers have just come zooming past, so yeah, I don't think it'll take too long to get this sorted out. Charlotte's going to be giving the water rides a miss. Charlotte and George are over there you go, just undercover. Oh, he's down there at the bottom. Yeah, probably be a quick reset. Gutted about the dark ride, shame about that, but these things happen, don't they? Looks like we're going to get all coasters though. We've got 2 junior coasters left to do, done all the main ones. It was Speed Monster and Storm the Dragon Legend that I was really looking forward to the most, so I'm glad that we got both of them. Only be waiting a few boats here. There we go, quick reset, normally the case. And the ride's back in action. That was a really good fun ride. It was quite long, it was nicely themed and had some exciting elements on there as well. We started off going through this little Viking village, which was nice, and then you had a big whirlpool on there as well. If you have done River Quest at Phantasialand, you kind of know the feel of that. Going round and then dropping through the middle. Then down here to the waterfalls, and then another drop down here at the end as well. I didn't really get too wet on that, but it was good fun, had a good laugh with the people who was on with as well. Unfortunately, couldn't film on there either. Sometimes in Rapids you can get some footage, but yeah, on this one, very strict. They're like, yeah, no filming on this ride. But yeah, this was definitely the highlight down here at the end, coming down to the waterfall. And yeah, it was a nice experience. Could do with a bit of TLC in some areas, and I think that goes with the whole park. Like, it certainly could do with a bit of freshen up, I think, in some areas. We're having a really good day, and the weather has brightened up nice now as well. And this is quite cool. It's actually got a map showing the full layout of the rides. Yeah, that's the station up there. Soon got it fixed, the techies, which is good. Through that little village, whirlpool down at the back, some more big statues here, and down to that big finale drop. Whoa, that was a big hill to walk back up from the Viking themed area. But yeah, we're making our way now up another hill to that junior coaster that you can just see on the corner there. You can just see the brown track at the top. Yeah, they have got a couple of water slides here. They're not open at the moment. I'd imagine these are just for the summer. Yeah, that's like a wave pool possibly there as well. It's all drained at the moment. Oh yeah, just thought I'd show you that. We're going to walk up this hill now. Oh, we made it to the top of this hill. Quite a nice Wild West themed area up here. Check that out shortly. Western-Expressen. Yin-yang this way. Let's go and give this a ride. Looks nice and quiet. I think we're going to get some more nice views from the lift hill on this as well. Yeah, shame they don't allow on-ride filming. But it is what it is. I did ask the question beforehand and it was a very strict no. So yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? Let's go and give this a ride. It has got 2 trains as well for when it's busy. And that was a ride there on the Western-Expressen. You enjoy watching that, George? Hello.
Smile. It's funny because when you went on the rapids, he was laughing at people screaming when they was getting wet.
Oh, were you laughing at me?
You were laughing,
were you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just a off-the-shelf Vekoma family coaster. That actually used to be at Mirabilandia in Italy, that one. Not been to that park for quite some time, so we'll have to go Mirabilandia again at some point. This is nice though. The old country store just here on the left. Tex-Mex saloon off to the right.
It smells so nice.
Nachos, taco bowls and more. I do love a good Wild West theme. It's my favourite theme in a park. And we've actually ended up back up here at the top by Storm, the Dragon Legend again. So whilst we're up here, I think we'll have another go on that. Got the Arabian Derby over there as well. Race track. And then an arcade off to the left. Yeah, we've done really well with time today. I was a bit worried, you know, at the start of the day.
Too busy, hasn't it? Which has been really good. So at least we managed to get round and do stuff, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. We'll have another go on that whilst we're up here.
Big seagulls.
Look at them. He's got a donut in his mouth, that one. They've got chips in the mouth and he's got a donut. Oh, well, Storm the Dragon Legend did just go down, so we'll come back and get it in again later.
But we have just got these 2 bargain of an hot dog. So we've got 2 hot dogs for £7.40. Brilliant value, that.
That's
look
all right
lovely.
for theme park price, isn't
Yeah,
it?
look at them. They look beautiful.
I think there's a couple of rides that George can go on here now, so we're going to do these. Still got 1 coaster left to do as well, which is the spinner. That's just round the corner. We've got a little vintage cars over here, so we're going to take George on there now. Yeah, there's a few little kids' rides around here. There's a frog hopper there as well. I don't think George will be able to do that quite yet. And there's a small little wheel on that side. Here we are on the vintage cars. First POV of the day for you. Hello. You got a big steering wheel there, George.
Oh, he's grabbing it.
He's probably happy to get on a ride. I do like it when, you know, we go to parks where there's a nice mix of attractions. Obviously here it is more aimed towards the thrill seekers, but they have got some like family attractions as well. And when George gets to like 0.9, 90 centimetres, you know, that's going to be really good. We're getting him on lots of rides. Sweet.
He's on the wheel.
Oh. What's in the shed?
Nothing, I don't think.
Is there not? Oh. Looks like there used to be theming in there. There's definitely a few bits of this park that need some TLC, you know. Nice to come and see it though. Nice little vintage cars. Not the longest, but George enjoyed it. Got the Explorer Society restaurant up here with an outdoor terrace. That looks nice. And we're going on this mini wheel because we think George can come on here as well. And even though it's very small, because of where it's positioned in the park, we should get some good views from up here, especially a speed monster down there. Here we go. Some great views. Oh, there's Storm the Dragon Legend up there at the top. We can't just call it Storm, can we?
Storm Dragon Legend.
Got to do the full thing. Got the Woody just peeking through over there as well. There's the spinning coaster. Final coaster to ride here today. And yeah, there's the stage down there. It's a bit bumpy, this. Yeah, that looks like it's not been used for a while. Hey, even though it's a small wheel, because of where it is, it feels a bit higher actually. You okay down there, George? You okay, buddy? Woo! I don't think you can see out, but it's a ride for him.
You can see out this way. Go through the door. Whee!
Oh, always nice taking George on a couple of rides, and yeah, as much as there's not loads for him here, he enjoyed both of them that we went on just. And yeah, we're just round on the terrace at the back of the ice cream shop now, where there's a really nice view. We'll do Speed Monster again whilst we're down this side of the park. Got just over 2 hours to go until park close. Yeah, we've done really well. Yeah, some really good views. Lupin just here again as well. And yeah, you can just see the motorway that's on the other side of the park over there. I bet when you're driving past you get some really good views. Another look at the Explorer Society restaurant. And this is it, coaster number 7. Yeah, final coaster to ride here today. In terms of new coaster, going to get some re-rides in, of course. Yeah, this is a compact Zamperla spinning coaster that opened in 2022. It's called Hurry Hurry. Best be in a hurry to go and get on, I suppose. Hey, was that bad? The dad joke's proper come out now. Yeah, this got really busy earlier. Oh, you got that? Yeah. There you go. Oh. Okay, there you go. Dropped his water bottle. Let's go. Yeah, this was really busy earlier. Everybody was coming out. Wasn't really anything too spectacular, that one, but yeah, just a little junior spinning coaster. Really important for a park to have a mix of attractions for everyone. And yeah, as much as the layout wasn't amazing on there, again, the views are really good, and also got 2 laps round on there as well. Just popping back down the escalator here now, because I want to get a few more shots of Speed Monster from down here, because you've got the big TusenFryd entrance sign. I think it'll look awesome now it's operating down here, so just want to make sure we're getting some shots, because by the time we're done at the top, obviously the park's going to be closed. So yeah, I thought we'd nip down the bottom here, let's get some more shots of it. Yeah, look at this beauty. Yeah, we just folded the pram and carried it up on the escalator earlier on, but yeah, if you can't do that, or if you're in a wheelchair or anything like that, there is a ramp going up the side. It looks pretty steep, but yeah, there is a ramp that does lead up. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. What a difference a couple of hours makes. Like earlier on, it was raining, it was horrible. Now it's lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful, the sun is out, it's fantastic, lovely and warm now.
It is for the final part of the day. Yeah, let's have another go over on Speed Monster. I'm going to go on the log flume just here now. It's called Ecom. That is an awful pronunciation from me. I'll always try though. Oh, that was a really nice arrow log flume. It only actually had one drop, but it had a good little pre-drop section through the forest. And that's certainly what's made this park for us here today. The location is absolutely beautiful. I look forward to seeing more of Norway tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sure the drive is going to be really scenic. Down to our next park of the trip. Now, a really nice techie who works here at the park has just come over to me and has said that he's going to let me film on Storm the Dragon Legend, so really do appreciate it. So what they're going to do is, once the ride's clear of all the guests, he's going to take me on, and I'll be able to take you all on with my GoPro. Yeah, I was just chatting with him here. He just approached me when I was getting some footage off-ride here, and said, yeah, he's going to take me on to do a POV, which I really do appreciate. Yeah, it's really nice of him. Not too sure if he'd watched the channel before or not, but maybe he had. And yeah, it was really kind of him. So yeah, he's going to go and take me on for a POV. Worth pointing out, if you are coming to this park, they do actually close the queue lines before the park closes. So yeah, as much as it's advertised as 6 o'clock close today, that isn't a 6 o'clock the queue line entrance is closed. It is actually 6 o'clock the ride stops. So yeah, it's shut about 25 to 6 that did. Not a huge fan of that system, because you don't know exactly when they're going to close the queues. But yeah, just wanted to let you know, for if you are coming here for that one. Really nice the techie though to take me on for POVs, really do appreciate that, so thank you very much. So yeah, we're just going to wait round here now, we'll meet him, then come and join me for a ride on this absolute beauty. Honestly, I love this. Hey, here we go. on Storm the Dragon Legend. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! He's got such a kick, this thing. Here we go. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh! Wow! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Way! Oh! Amazing airtime there. Woo! Woo! Oh, wow! Oh! Oh, it's wild! Oh! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, wow! That coaster is absolutely phenomenal. And there you go, on the extra set in there as well. I'll talk more about it shortly. Wow, that was phenomenal. Absolutely amazing. Here we go, the floor goes down here on the back row. Storm the Dragon Legend, let's go again. It was so intense just out the front. We're going to be a real kick down here at the back. Here we go. Way! Whoa, wow. Lap number 2, here we go. Whoa! Woo! Woo! What a beast! Oh! Whoa! Absolutely phenomenal. Wow, that second lap really makes a huge difference on there. That is an amazing coaster. Absolutely amazing ride. Well, how awesome was that? A couple of on-ride POVs there from Storm the Dragon Legend. And basically, I was chatting with the techie, and for a while now, it's just been running the one cycle. So obviously, you go through it once, and we enjoyed that a lot on one, didn't we?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. But this time, we got 2!
So literally, like when it first opened, and sometimes it has ran with 2 laps, which makes such a huge difference. And honestly, I absolutely thought that was just insane. Like, that was definitely my favourite Gerstlauer coaster. Even better experience than Carden there, in my opinion, for that, because that was just wild, wasn't it?
Oh my God, it was just so intense. Like, you was watching me off ride, and I think I was screaming so loud because I was so scared. It was a completely different ride experience when you come straight through the station and do the layout again. I was terrified.
Yeah, because you've already got that speed and momentum, and then you just whiz straight through. It felt even faster coming through for the second lap. So really appreciate that, and really nice of them to run it
Really
for that setting for us. Honestly, that's been great. But honestly, it's been a really good day. Seeing TusenFryd for the first time. Speed Monster was really good as well. As much as the launch didn't have quite as much kick as we thought, it is an iconic ride and it looks the part as well.
That's it, you get some really lovely views, and like coming over the entrance, it looks fantastic.
Now, in terms of other rides here at the park, of course, I really enjoyed the water coaster. I thought that was nice, the Mack Power Splash that they've got here. A nice variety of flat rides and things as well. Shame the big gyro swing was closed today. Apparently that's back up from next week. The dart ride hasn't operated for a couple of years now, so hopefully it's going to have a refurbishment at some point, because it is built like into the rocks.
Hopefully that when we come back in the future it'll be open, because we love a dark ride, so I'm gutted that we missed that one.
Oh, no, I was looking forward to that, but still definitely a reason for us to come back. The Arrow log flume was really good, the rapids was enjoyable as well, the wooden coaster not so much.
No.
Shame about the layout on there, but it was good to still experience it and see what that was like, and hopefully, you never know, they might get rid of them trains at some point.
Get them gone.
Get something more comfortable in. Overall though, it's a really nice park. I've enjoyed it a lot here. I'm glad we've got to see it with some blue sky and sunshine at some point as well.
No, because earlier it was absolutely chucking it down. I was like, oh no, hopefully this is named for the day. And then the suns came out, which is great.
It's a lovely setting for a park in all the trees, and yeah, especially having that main entrance as well with the escalator. I mean, that really sets you up for a great day. Operations have been fantastic.
yeah.
They've been getting stuff loaded up nice and fast, which has been great. And yeah, that was a nice little bonus at the end. I think for me, there's a few parts of the park where I do need a bit of TLC, a bit of money spending on them. So hopefully they can do that in the future. I don't think the presentation in some areas is as good as some of the other parks in the vicinity, in this kind of region, you know. But still, it was nice to come and check it out. A really nice day. And yeah, this park was exactly what I was expecting today. So
I really enjoyed it. I didn't really know what to expect, so I hadn't done that much research into it, but I think it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it.
Well, there we go. Thank you very much for joining us. Make sure you come and join us for our next vlog from the trip. And that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. Bye, everyone.